right, let's get it.
They gon' label me. Put in work, I did my
The power of yoga. Behold its beauty. The power of yoga. Time to resist. The power of yoga is futile to resist. The power of yoga is futile to resist. Ready yourself. The power of yoga. Surrender to it. The power of yoga. Surrender to it. Yoga. 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 Yoga play. Yoga play. Done with it. Yoga play. Yoga blast. Yoga blast. Go. Ten. Play. Yoga Yoga. Yoga. Yoga play. Yoga come. Yoga. Yoga play.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Shall we begin?
You call, I answer!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. The low kick connects. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Gets through the opening. Drive reversal to break in. Okay, creating some space here. Fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. The throw misses. Who will capitalize on an opening in there? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Ooh, Bushin Scramble's gonna leave them hurting. This may be it. Will that super be the turning point? Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Sunburst! I hope they pack some sunscreen. Teleport! That's gonna rattle them. What'll happen here? Sets up the trap. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Misses the grab. Picks up the counter. This is going to be tricky hidden variable. Connects with the throw. Forward rush. Oh man, this is a scary rip. Betting it all on the flatlines zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Impact's a no-go. The low heavy hit. Picks the drive reversal. Taking stock. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the range where things KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Changing up the beat with the hit, brushes that off and keeps going. Yoga Flame. Dawson serving up a sick burn with the sunburst. Gets the knockdown and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Were they baiting them into that? Burns them up. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge bending. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 will have to deal, uses the gauge for a super art. Both fighters planning something? Baits out the low kick. The low kick hits. Player 2, they get the stun. This is a huge opportunity to end the round quickly. Player 1 and whips. They're wide open. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? The drive gauges reads the jump in perfectly. Curls them from above. Gets them with a quick low kick. Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Yoga float. Where's this going? Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 1 pushes you and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Gets the jump in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Takes the trip. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. This is the range where things get messy. Coming in there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The jump in is denied. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Cross up. Excellent jump in. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. They exchange blows. Both fighters planning something? They're going for the super art? Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They're thinking of, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. They decide to go out of sight. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the solid anti-air. Oh, they're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Shrugs that off. Taking chunks out of each other here. Okay, here we go. Fights back with this is gonna hurt. Teleport. Tricky hit Both sides getting ready. Player finds the target. What are they gonna do? Go out of sight. Keeps them out. Nothing stops this train. The book burns out. Overhead, but it won't work. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Put them on notice. Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one.
A new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Shall we begin?
Showtime! Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Checks with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. That drive impact is blocked. All right, what's coming up next? Had the radar up and running. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. They break things off to take a quick breather. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight!
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the null, crosses that off and keeps going. Yoga flame and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. How's this round going to develop? From upstairs! You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Doing some quick planning? That combo did decent damage. Teleports! That's gonna rattle him. Both springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Can they create an wrong critical? What's gonna happen? No hesitation! Wiles out on them! Get them up! And move the cannonball! What's next? Get some big game on the Wild Hunt. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that